Hi Virgo, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have what are their true intentions in love. And so we have several oracle cards here for you guys, and we're going to place the cards down here, but we already have a situation here, right? We're going to put the tarot cards down spontaneously here, but there's a situation, and we start the reading with finances and career. Maybe somebody, some of you have financial issues right now, or you're trying to take care of some type of financial situation. But we have trust, and this situation is calling for you to have faith. I feel like you've been patiently planning something to expand something with somebody, or your person's doing this, right? And we have they need to release somebody. That could be either one of you guys, flirting, texting, calling, and somebody doesn't feel good enough here. Yeah. And so this stand your ground with the patience and the planning card. Stand your ground means kind of, believe in it. Stand up for what you really believe. And somebody's supposed to trust something here, right? The innocence card is here too. And here's the old man, and they're showing like this very old wise man here. And he's holding the grasshopper. I believe it's a grasshopper, but he's, reveling at the fact that this is just, like a sweet insect or a sweet bug, right? I think there's a difference between bugs and insects. I'm not kidding you guys, but some type of, scientific difference or whatever. But, and this is judgment. Yeah, I believe this is judgment in the major arcana. Yeah, but they're calling it innocence. Let's see here if that is indeed the truth, because they switch these. Okay, and so this is going to be, this is 21. Wow, this is the world. I beg you. No, this is 19. Sorry, guys, looking at these Roman numerals, right? And this is not judgment. It is judgment. Yeah, they have it kind of mixed up in this deck. They do. So this is judgment, or an awakening, innocence. Somebody's kind of returning to, they're going through an awakening here, but they're kind of returning, or you or your person thinks there's something childlike or very innocent about the situation that you want to expand. So let's see what else we have for you guys. Let's see what we have for Virgo, please. Virgo and their person. The High Priestess is here for you, Virgo, and in this particular deck, it talks about somebody just trusting their intuition, like 100%. Like, I don't care what everybody's telling me to do, or I'm not following some logic, where, oh, well, this, like kind of like logic instead of your intuition, or what your gut is really telling you, like what your smarter self is kind of telling you here, right? Yeah, and that's what you're doing here. You have your back to the owl, and then these, you have your back here looking out as the High Priestess. This talks about just kind of blindly trusting your intuition. And that's what you're doing here about this person. And they were in the Eight of Swords. Let's see what else we have. You could be wondering, because you look like you want to return to somebody here, and that somebody here needs to release somebody. Yeah. And somebody doesn't feel good. It could be the person who wants to return to the other person. Somebody's defending what they believe as beautiful or maybe innocent. There's some type of standing up or kind of defending either beliefs or defending somebody, kind of. I feel like it has to do with beliefs. We have the Hierophant here, right here, and what's on your mind. You're defending your belief about expanding somebody, expanding a situation, and having trust here about it. I feel like maybe this could be you. Maybe you don't feel good enough in this situation. Something's being lost and something's being gained in this situation. You could have been patiently planning this. And there's some type of courage in this reading, but it wasn't like, it's kind of like newfound, or I had to kind of build my courage up, something like that in this reading. So here you have the Two of Pentacles, Virgo, and this could be in the, this could be maybe in the past. I feel like you want to send this person news. This Two of Pentacles can talk about somebody wanting to send news to somebody. Like they want to contact that person. You might feel like you really have to convince somebody here, or I feel like you're standing up for something you want, but there's wisdom attached to it and something was lost. The Hierophant is what's on your mind. This could be diplomacy. You could be, you're concerned about what to say to somebody. It's possible here. You might feel here in this reading here, this High Priestess here talks about, I feel like you're trusting your intuition, but it's like there's a mystery here. Yeah, and you don't know how to contact somebody or give them news. It's like hard to do it. Because maybe you don't feel good enough. Maybe they didn't feel good enough. So if they didn't feel good enough, you could be afraid, like, I better contact them with kid gloves on. You guys ever hear that expression? Like, be real careful. Because you could be thinking that this card, Virgo, the situation is calling for you to have faith. Maybe that's them. Maybe they need to have faith. Somebody here had some doubts between you and your person, or both. And with this Innocence card showing up over here, it can talk about somebody thinks this is like really beautiful, and somebody might have done something in the past. They don't feel good enough, like cheated or didn't show somebody any love or wasn't available, closed off. There's some type of kind of regret here. But I feel like you want to talk to this person, and you're trying to be like somewhat, you're either trying to be diplomatic, or you're trying to tell them that maybe that you've grown or something like that. Yeah. You could have also raised your consciousness right here, expansion. This card can talk about raising your consciousness. But that you want to expand something as well, expanding your consciousness. You have the Ten of Cups in your challenge, Virgo, harmony within a family. You probably want this with this person maybe, but there's something lost here. Maybe you have lost a relationship here. I mean, this is the feeling that I'm getting, that you lost something. Or that you're leaving something. Or somebody. Let's get a couple cards for Virgo. We have the Hierophant. Let's get a card on this Hierophant. And you have the Five of Wands there. Yeah, you're like, there could have been competition here too. In this situation, definitely. But I feel like what you are doing is like, you're telling yourself here what to say to somebody. You feel like stressed out, or what you have to say might not be good enough for them, something like that. You want to tell somebody something here. Yeah, and you're like, right now, you're getting ready to either prepare a speech or an apology, something like that. Let's get a card on this Ten of Cups in the challenge. This is like family harmony with the Six of Wands. You might be wanting to create harmony with this person so you can expand the relationship, right? With this expansion. But over here, I feel like you want a victory here, but there could be, there could have also been here that where you're leaving behind, for some of you guys, a relationship where you have a family, because it's in the challenge. It doesn't have to be. We have the Six of Wands, honor and message. You see? So he's come to town here. He's supposed to just, he won this tournament or whatever. But in the challenge here, you have to show somebody that you honor them. I'm pretty sure here. Because somebody, you or your person, doesn't feel good enough, or you're afraid they're not going to think that this is good enough. Something like that. And somebody has to release somebody or something here. We have it right here out of my deck. They need to release someone. And in the challenge is the message. This Two of Pentacles over here is talking about like bringing news. So this is very challenging for you to contact this person or tell them that you've changed, or you really want to, it looks like you want to do a 180 with somebody and you want them to believe you. That you've either changed or your life has changed. Justice showing up. You're hoping for justice. Maybe you're dealing with Libra. Level-headedness and inevitability. You're hoping for justice here. But you could be like, this could be like, I have to go forward. I have to trust this. We have that. The situation is calling for you to have faith. You could feel there's some type of timing here. I have to go forward. The time's now. Like this is inevitable. And it could be here that there's a family or a relationship that is breaking up here. A relationship that it could be inevitable here because you want to trust a new path with somebody. You want to trust this innocence and this expansion. And you have the Queen of Swords in your doubt or your fears. Sometimes just a negative, not always a full-on. And this is a sterility or strength. You could be afraid here. This is going to be all dried up. Like this person is not they don't want to expand anything with me. You're afraid here that this person is not going to want to go with this or something like that. Or that they're not going to trust the situation. Because you have some doubts over here and there's stress here in you contacting somebody. Yeah, there is. You could be feeling here that you're stressed out because you don't know if you're going to bring balance with this person. There's also balance that is wanted in this reading. Balance and harmony with somebody here. And there could be balance and harmony lost with somebody else. It could be. But whatever you're doing, Virgo, you're just I got to go do this. And I feel like you are getting ready to reach out to this person and you're stressed out about it. This looks like Sagittarius is reading a little bit. We have the Eight of Swords, and this is for your person. Disappointment and impediment. Here they are with the Devil. This person is, this person could be somebody you're moving toward or somebody you're moving away from, because we have this Ten of Cups in the challenge. Here's the Devil showing up, and this is determination, temptation, and obsession. Your person thinks, they might think that you are obsessed with somebody else. Or that you're really in love with somebody. I mean, they could be seeing it as obsession, right? Especially if you're walking away from them. They're going to go, wow, Virgo's really obsessed with somebody else or really loves somebody else. And, they could feel like this is this impediment, this Eight of Swords here, that they were stuck with you because you have temptation for somebody else. And I feel like you do. I forgot to call out this card. Yeah, I feel like I did. Flirting, texting, and calling. It's possible somebody needs to release somebody, and now there's going to be flirting and texting. Calling. Yeah, you're going to see, that's what I mean about this card down here, Virgo. Two of Pentacles and the Six of Wands here is a message in the challenge. You're going to contact this person and you're stressed out. And down here could be somebody else here. Not this person that you're, maybe somebody you're moving away from. It's possible this is the person down here that you want to go toward, but there looks like there's something lost and something gained here. We have the Knight of, not the Knight, but the Page of Wands. And this is search for loyalty. Your person could think that you're searching for the person that you feel you're more like, you love more, or something like that. Because you're going towards somebody here that you're really in love with. I feel like you are. You might have lost this person in the past. And you want harmony and balance with this person. And in the past, maybe there was no balance. The person you want to expand with, or grow something, grow a union with, or be with them, love them, marry them even maybe. But whatever you want to accomplish with this person is harmony and balance. For sure you want that. Your person here could feel slowed down because they think that you're going toward this vigor, kind of like the strength or this energy to go after this. That's how they feel, I believe. Your person may feel like you don't have any choice. You are so attracted to this other person up here, like kind of obsessed, or there's temptation, sexual temptation. They might feel like that. But they definitely feel slowed down by the whole situation, like somebody is in their way. And in their challenge is the stars. That's what they call it here, not even the star. And we have the Magician. In their challenge, they think you want to manifest this. They could be feeling like you are tricking them, kind of. Here's the monkey, and, he's up to no good, this little monkey. He's pulling at his robe, and, the Magician is, performing a spell or whatever he's doing. And, the monkey is there in the back. Yeah. And this star is optimism, and this is in their challenge. There's no hope here. Or your hope and your desire, or your optimism to go be with somebody else is challenging them. That's what this person knows here. That whatever you're going toward is something that you are really fascinated with, or really in love with somebody, or just very totally drawn. They know that. Your person, this Magician talks about somebody's own ideas. This is in their challenge. Like, this is your own idea and you want to go, and they know that you're giving up. You're giving up the ship down here. That's what you're doing, Virgo. They have the Seven of Wands in their hope. Well, this is all about a challenge and courage. They could be hoping to, have courage in this situation, right? Like, God, I'm going to need my strength for this. And in their fear is the Moon. And here comes the man walking here. This is kind of and dreams and danger. They're afraid here. This person knows you're dreaming about this other situation. They know you're so infatuated with somebody here. And they're fearing this danger that you're moving on here to expand with somebody else. And let's see what else we have. And we're not going to have it extended, but let's see what else we have for. Let's look at your person's cards. Let's see what they are. Just a few. Let's see what we have for Virgo's person. We usually do this in the extended, but we'll do it here. Let's see what we have for Virgo's person. And the King, this is desire. Your person knows you have major desire here. It could be them, but this is sexual and passion. And we have the Devil over here. Flirting and texting. Wow. Let's see what else we have for Virgo's person. This is about you, I believe. And this is the Nemesis. Somebody from the past is here that somebody can't get over. Or they have way too much passion and they're drawn, they're allured. Yeah. And the guilt card. Yeah, your person knows you, they know you want to return to somebody. This is returning to what somebody feels like is passion. Your person Virgo, I feel like understands here that it's either you or them. The reading could be switched. I don't know if I said that, but definitely it could be, right? The energies. But this is like you kind of. Whoever's returning to somebody here who appears to be you, whoever's doing the returning feels guilty for leaving in the first place because they have this awakening here that this person was always their major passion or their paradise. And that's what's showing up in this card. The man's running back. This is guilt. But he's shook up here, but here's the unicorn and the sparkling stream and the beautiful paradise. He's running back going, why did I ever go? Yeah, this person, they know what you're doing here. Definitely, Virgo. Or you know what they're doing, possibly. But we're going to end this reading. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here, for sure. Yeah, if you guys want to understand what's going on in the greater world, yeah, and you're following what you're seeing on the big screen, the big TV and all this stuff, that's all bought and paid for, all right? You're not going to get the truth there, very, very, very rarely. They are owned by these same people who are trying to bring an agenda against the people. Go see my website, powerandlighttarot.com, and look for the blog up above. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here. God bless you guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.